Good morning. Welcome to Taming a Hot Mess Life. The hot mess life we come from, the hot mess life we're working to tame, and the hot mess life we're learning to celebrate. I hope you guys are all good today. I have been a little weepy, a little crying a little lately. I am week 3 in my new life, my new full-time RV life. I'm parked in Bellingham in the beside the house of the kids that have kids. And they are actually out of town, so it's just me being Gigi this week, which is fantastic and awesome, and it brings so much joy, much needed joy to my life. Those little boys fill my bucket, and if you follow me on Facebook, you can see all the pictures. They're just so stinking cute. The boys are amazing. Because this is week 3 of my full-time RV living, the reality of it is starting to set in, and I've been a little bit weepy these last few days. I notice the memories on Facebook, they just used to thrill me, and now when I see them, I'm like, oh, I have memories today. Let's go look. And they make me cry because I miss the life that I thought I had, and I miss the life I thought I was going to have. I'm starting over, and there's so many unknowns and unpredictables, and, the unknown is frightening, but we power forward, right? We have no choice, so that's what I'm doing. I'm powering forward. I have built quite a resiliency muscle over my lifetime, and I was reflecting this morning on the things that I've overcome just in the last 3-4 months. And for those of you that are new and just catching up with me, the end of May, my happy marriage dissolved. My husband brought me flowers on a Saturday because he loved me so much. We had friends over for dinner, had a lovely evening. Sunday we had a couple of rough conversations about health and finances and future, and it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't comfortable conversations. And Wednesday, just a couple days later, I got a text message that he said he didn't want to be married anymore and we needed to go our separate ways. So that was the end of May. There was no desire for counseling. There was no desire for work or even wait and figure out what you want, take some time, none of that. He just wanted to be done. So I did the hard work of getting the house ready to sell. The house sold in a week and a half, and then I started on the path of getting the house empty. So I sold all the stuff, I had all the sales, I packed up the memories, and I moved out of the house. I didn't want to reinvest in this market, so I bought an RV, and now I am full-time living in my RV. So a lot of changes have happened over the last few months, and I really haven't had a minute to slow down and to digest all of it. And I think that's what's happening to me right now, is I'm seeing that this is my new life, and my old life isn't there anymore. So there's been some beautiful things. I don't know how many of you have found yourself smiling. You're subconsciously just smile. You don't know that you're smiling. And there's been some times in the last few months that I've been like out on my paddleboard. I don't even realize it, but then I'll notice like, you're just smiling. I'm just smiling. I have a really bad resting bitch face. I'm sorry to swear, but it's called an RBF if you don't know. Mine is terrible. If I'm just sitting around and my face is resting, I just look terrible. I have that resting bitch face. So when I'm on my paddleboard, I'll notice that I'm smiling. I have a resting smiling face when I'm on my paddleboard. Near the end of my trip coming from up here to Bellingham, I was getting more relaxed and more comfortable driving this giant motorhome, and I noticed I had a resting smiling face. There are things that I do, like walking with my dog. I'll notice that I have a resting smiling face, which is for me a big deal because that RBF that I have is terrible. So there's moments that I just want to bawl my eyes out. looking at Facebook memories or laying in bed before I go to sleep and just thanking God for all that I have and thinking about the things that I've been released from, that I miss and that I held on to so tightly. Now I'm being released, and now I'm realizing there's so many things that make me have a resting, smiling face. So I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys about, I know I've talked before that all of us are going through something big. It's not just me. My life just blew up, and now I'm traveling, and I'm getting to experience all new things. I'm having to learn all new things, and my life looks nothing the same as it did 4 months ago. Now that's super extreme. I know a lot of you, most of you, have not totally had to redefine every bit of your life like I have in the last few months, but maybe you're going through something that you need to redefine your life. Maybe you're going through a divorce or a separation. Maybe your kids have left the house and now they're starting college and you find yourself an empty nester. I mean, that's happening to so many people right now. This is the time where kids are back to school, and a lot of us, our kids are at college or they're gone. Maybe you're facing retirement. Maybe COVID has forced you to redefine your life. I know so many of us were misplaced with work. Like, my job kind of just dissolved because I was supposed to travel and see people, and I couldn't do that anymore with COVID. So I had to redefine my professional life. So many of us are redefining our health, our physical life, because of our health. Maybe that's COVID related. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a new normal that you've had to do, that you're facing right now, that is forced upon you. Maybe it's a new normal that you want to do. Maybe there's a promotion that you want. Are you tired in your job and you need to look for another job, a promotion? Maybe you need to figure out your health. I have recently since January, lost 50 pounds. I'm like a whole new person. Like, physically, I'm a whole new person. Emotionally, I'm learning to be a whole new person. And my whole life has been changed completely. And there's so many benefits, but there's so much unknown, and there's so much fear, and there's so much of, how do I move to the next level? So whether you're facing a life change or maybe you're wanting a life change, I want you to lean into it. I want you to realize that there are going to be moments of tears and anguish and loss. You're going to feel all those things. And you know what the beautiful thing is? To allow yourself to feel all those things. But you can't camp there. Don't camp in the bad part. Don't camp in the, oh my gosh, poor me. You have to get up and you got to keep moving, because you're going to realize that you're going to have those resting, smiling days where your resting, smiling face is going to take over and you're not even going to realize it. And I want that for you. So I know that we're all going through big things, all of us, every one of us. And I used to tell people, it doesn't matter what you're going through. It's big in your life. Don't negate, don't minimize what it is that you're going through. If Barbie gets a hangnail, her whole day is ruined, right? Maybe it's not a hangnail for you, but maybe it's something equally as big in your life. So realize it and allow yourself the feels, allow yourself the stressful moments or the fearful moments, but jump right back out of them and find yourself the positive things to what you can look at. And I want to let you guys know, I haven't really put that out there, but I'm a success coach. I'm an accountability partner. If you need that, I'm here for you. Otherwise, just think about the things that you've been through. Will you please take a minute when we're done with this video and write down, either under this post, write down the things that you've been through that make you stronger. What are the things that have exercised your resiliency muscle? I know there's stuff, and write down a little note at the bottom of this. Just leave a post of what the things are that you've gone through. And if you don't want to write that, just or post it publicly, write yourself a list of the wonderful traumas or the wonderful dramas that you've been through. They're wonderful because they've made you resilient in one way or another. You're building that resiliency muscle. So go forth and prosper. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Look at what you've been through and realize it's going to be good. And it's just making you stronger and it's making you a better person. If you need help getting from one point to another, out of one mess into something beautiful, call me, text me, send me a note. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to do for you. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. I got you. Okay. All right. I love you guys. God bless you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye.